Hello everyone, welcome to Go School Learning. We are the fastest growing edtech in GCC and our aim is to provide education for all. Today here I'm with another interesting session and we are discussing arithmetic progressions today. Okay, and this is like the 5th chapter of 10th grade and you have seen so many lives before. I was taking real numbers, then Pooja ma'am was explaining polynomials, and there we very well explained about what? The board exam pattern, how many questions will be there, how many marks will each question carries, and then how many marks does this each chapter have. All those things were discussed in the previous session, right? Can I see your messages? Can I see your comments in the chat box? Are you guys there? Hello, good evening. How are you all doing? And how many marks will be there from this chapter? So today I'm going to discuss arithmetic progressions and it is coming under the chapter like algebra. Okay, in algebra we have real numbers. In algebra we have polynomials, linear equations, quadratic equations and arithmetic progression, and we have 20 marks from algebra, right? We have 20 marks from algebra, right? See, out of 80 marks, 20 marks are coming from algebra itself. So this chapter is going to be an important chapter. Okay, so you can expect more than 5 marks from this chapter. So this chapter is easy. We just have two equations, right? We just have two simple equations, that is how to find an, how to find the nth term, and how to find Sn. Yeah, how to find Sn, that is how to find the sum of first n terms of an AP. If you know these two equations, this chapter is over. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's move into the details. Okay. So the first thing that we have in this chapter is, okay, in maths, no one is going to ask you define AP. Okay, no one will ask you to define AP, but still, since we are starting a new chapter, I just want to tell you what is an AP or what is arithmetic progression. So an AP or arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So the first term will be fixed. Yeah, hello. Can you hear me? I think my voice is clear. I think you all can hear me properly. Yeah, okay. So there will be a first term, that is A will be the first term. Okay. And we keep on adding a fixed number with each term. See, so the first term will be there and then we obtain the AP by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. So we will be adding a fixed number, say D, to every term to get the next term. Okay, so if we are denoting that fixed number as say D, and in arithmetic progressions we call it as the common difference D. So we will be adding that D with each and every term to get the next term. So first term was A, then the second term we obtained by adding that D. So along with A plus D, we are adding one more D. So that is how the third term is going to be A plus 2D. Like that it continues, right? Okay, so this is our AP. Okay, so that is all about the definition of AP. Then the common difference, I told you, right? We will be adding a common number with each and every term to obtain the next term. This common difference can be positive, negative, or even zero. So if I'm writing a series of numbers, say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and I'm asking you whether this is an arithmetic progression or not, obviously the answer is yes, because we have the common difference 0 over there. So the common difference can be positive, negative, or 0. You can see the example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very difficult example. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the common difference here is going to be 1. So we are adding 1 there. So the common difference is positive. For the second case, 100, 70, 40, 10. So the numbers are decreasing. Okay. So we are actually adding a number, but the number that we are adding is negative. Okay, so we are adding negative 30 with the first term to obtain the next term. Okay, so that is why the common difference is negative 30. And here we have the series of numbers 3, 3, 3, 3. So we'll be adding 0 along with the first term to get the second term, like that we are continuing. Okay, so the common difference can be positive, negative, or it can be even 0. Okay, and then what we have, we should subtract the k term. That I will explain. So if you have an AP, let it be 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Okay, and the first term is denoted as A or A1. Okay, this 1 means the position. It is in the first position, no? That is why we denote it as A1. Then this is A2, this is A3, A4, etc. Okay, so how will you denote the nth term of an AP? So the first term is A1 or A, the second term is A2, third term is A3. So how will you denote the, okay, let us forget about the nth term. Let us talk about the eighth term. How will you denote the eighth term? It will be A8. Okay, how will you denote the 10th term? It will be A10. So how will you denote the nth term? It will be AN, obviously. Okay, AN. So this first term, this is second term. So to find the common difference D, we subtract the first term from the second term. Or you can also subtract the second term from the third term. Or in general, to find D, you can subtract the n minus 1th term from the nth term. Okay, you will subtract the n minus 1th term from the nth term. So let us consider an AP that is 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, etc. I'm considering the reverse AP. Okay, so here am I going to like subtract 6 from 8? No, no way, because this is the first term A1 and this is the second term A2. Even if the first term is greater than the second term, to find the common difference, you will not subtract the smaller number from bigger number. What you do is you always subtract like this. That is, you always find it using the equation an minus 1. You all know this. I know this. Okay, and moving to the next one, the first term denoted as A1, second term as A2, nth term as AN, and the common difference is D. Okay, like that. And then the nth term of an AP. Okay, this is the main equation. Basically, this is like one of the two equations, only equations we have in this chapter. Okay, so make sure you know this equation. Even if I am calling you from sleep, you must answer this question, okay? Or you must tell me what is AN. I told you this before, okay, for this real numbers chapter. If you don't know how to prove root 5 is irrational or root 3 is irrational, don't go for the exam, right? So if you don't know this equation to find AN and SN, again, don't go for exam, okay? So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So how will you find the 10th term? A10 will be equal to a plus 10 minus 1, because what is n here? N here is 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9 into d. Okay, so this will be the equation that we are going to use to find the nth term. And then coming to the next one, what we have, okay, so this I showed you before, right? The first term is A, second term is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. So if they are asking you to form an AP and they are giving you A and D, you will be finding the AP using the equations A plus D, A plus 2D, like that. You'll be finding the AP. Okay, and then what we have? We have the types of AP. This is not that important. Just understand what it is. Okay, no need to buy hard and all. So what is finite AP and what are infinite AP? So finite AP means the number of elements or the number of terms in the AP will be finite. Okay, so there will be a last term in the AP. Okay, it is not going on and on. It will not be like etc, 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 and it will not be going on and on. There will be a last term. Okay, there must be, like there will be, there may be etc in between, but there will be a last term for sure. Okay, such APs are known as finite APs because there is a last term, and the APs where there are no last terms, it is going on and on. Okay, etc, etc, etc. Such APs are known as infinite APs. Okay, so this is all about the types of APs. And then the formation of an AP. If the first term and common difference is given, you have to form the AP like this: A plus D, A plus 2D, that I told you before. So example, finding A and D, that is already explained. So this is the important thing from today's life. Okay, so I hope till now everything is clear. Okay, till now everything is clear. I hope so. So now this is the most important thing from today's life. That is we are going to discuss all the questions that came for the 2024 examination from this chapter, Arithmetic Progressions. Okay, so I have collected all the questions from all the 5 sets. Okay, you guys know that, right? We will be having different sets for exam. Okay, so someone will be like, ma'am, the exam was easy. The set 1 was easy. And the other person is like, ma'am, set 2 was a little bit tough. It was like twisted questions were there, tricky questions were there. I hope you guys know this about the sets, right? Different sets. So I took all the questions from all the sets. Okay, that is coming under this AP. So we will be solving all the questions together. Are you guys ready? Okay, so without wasting time, moving to the first question, that is the sum of the first 3 terms of an AP is given as 30 and the sum of the last 3 terms is given as 36. Okay, if the first term is 9, then the number of terms, okay, even though it looks simple, when you are starting to write the, equation and all, it may seem difficult, but don't worry. Even though this is an MCQ question, we have something to do here. Okay, I'm not telling you this is like a direct question. Okay, let's do. So sum of first 3 terms of an AP is 30. So how will you write this first 3 terms? A plus D, A plus 2D. So these are the 3 terms. Okay, so sum of first 3 terms of an AP is 30. Okay, so what is A plus A plus A? It is 3A. And what is D plus 2D? It is 3D. That is equal to 30. Okay, and what is given? First term is 9. So what is the first term? A is 9. Okay, so since A is 9, we can substitute the value of A here. 3 into 9, okay, so 27 plus 3D is equal to 30. So 3D is 30 minus 27, which is equal to 3. Okay, so what will be the value of D? D is equal to 1. Okay, so A was already given to us and we got the value of D. Now, then the number of terms. Okay, one more thing is given and sum of the last 3 terms is given as 36. So how will you find the last 3 terms? Okay, let us take the last term as AN. So what is AN? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, A plus N minus 1 into D, and A and D are already known to us. That is, what is A? A is 9. Okay, 9 plus N minus 1 into what is D? D is 1. So it will be 9 plus N minus 1, which is 8 plus N. Okay, AN or the last term is 8 plus N. So what will be the second last term? That is AN minus 1 will be equal to A plus N minus 1, which is N minus 2 into D. Okay, so what is A? A is 9 plus N minus 2. What is D? D was 1. So this is going to be 7 plus N. So the last term is 8 plus N and the term before that is 7 plus N. So the term before that is going to be 6 plus N for sure. So what is given? Sum of last 3 terms. So we will write it as 8 plus N plus 7 plus N plus 6 plus N is given as 36. Okay. The sum of last 3 terms is given as 36. So 8 plus 7, 15 and 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 3n is equal to 36. Okay. So 3n is equal to 36 minus 21, which is going to be 15. So n is equal to 5. So even though this is an MCQ question, it is lengthy. Okay. Kind of lengthy. So the answer is going to be 5. Okay, so moving to the next question, what we have? Okay, this is like an assertion reason question. And this is not a question. These are the instructions for assertion reason questions. You all have attended assertion reason questions, right? We will be having 21 mark questions. Out of that, 18 questions are MCQ questions. And the last 2 questions, that is 19 and 20, are assertion reason questions. Okay, there will be an assertion and there will be a reason. And you have to choose the correct option from this. Okay, so let us see the question first. It is given that the sum of the first 15 terms of the AP is 0. Okay, so the first 15 terms of the AP. So which are the numbers given here? So first term is 21. So A is equal to 21. What is D? D is actually 82 minus A1. That is 18 minus 21, which is negative 3. Okay, so what is given? Sum of first 15 terms of the AP. Did I tell you the equation to find the sum? Sn. Okay, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the equation to find Sn. Okay, or you have one more equation. If the first term and the nth term is given, Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. Okay, so this chapter is basically over. We just have two equations. One is for Sn, that is sum of first n terms, and one is for the nth term, that is an. Okay, if you know this, it's done. Okay, so Sn is equal to, here we need to find the sum of first 15 terms. So S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into A, that is 2 into 21, which is 42, plus n minus 1 is 14, that is 15 minus 1 into negative 3. Okay, so 15 by 2 into 42 minus 42, because 14 into negative 3 is 42, so like negative 42. This term is going to be 0. 0 into anything? 0. So that is correct. The sum of first 15 terms of the given AP is 0. And then the sum of the first n terms of an AP with the first term A and the common difference D is given by Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus n minus 1 into D. So is this correct? Okay, I accidentally tick it. Okay, is it correct? Is this the equation that we used? Many of you are like, nah, yeah, correct. Just take a close look at the question. N by 2 into A plus n minus 1 into D they mentioned. So is it n by 2 into A plus n minus 1 into D? No, it is n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So is the reason correct? No. Okay, reason is not correct. So which is the correct option? Both assertion and reason are correct. No. Both assertion and reason are true. No. Assertion is true, reason is false. Okay, assertion is true, assertion was true, but the reason was false. Okay, suppose it was 2a plus n minus 1 into d, then the reason is correct. That's the correct explanation for assertion. Okay, so here, since we don't have that 2, the equation is wrong. Okay, moving to the next question. Okay, this is a case study question from this chapter. Okay, so many of you are worried about the case study questions that are coming from any chapter, let it be AP, let it be some other chapter. You guys are very much worried about the case study questions. Okay, don't worry, actually. This will be a long story, but you just need some simple things from that paragraph. Everything else is simply story. Okay, just leave it. So what we have, a rod roller. So I'm not going to read all these things. What we need, that we will find out. Wherever you can see some numbers, concentrate on that thing. I'm not asking you to skip the question. Okay, I'm not asking you to skip the question without reading. During the cool off time, that before the exam, you'll be getting some time to read the question paper. During that time, obviously, you can read the question. Okay, but when you are writing the paper, what you can do is just focus on the number part. Okay. So here the company produces $800 in the 6th year. So what is that? A6 is equal to 800. Okay, so we got an information, and this much in some year. So what is that? It's A9, right? Okay, so we got A6 and A9 from the paragraph, whole paragraph. These were the only things we need. Okay, so A6 is equal to, okay, and these are the questions. So 2, 4, 6 marks. Okay, not 6 marks actually. This is an odd question. So basically you will be having 4 marks for the case study questions. And this is an odd question. That is, you can attempt this one or this one. We are not asking you to write the last question instead of all the 3 questions. Okay. The last third part, this one is only having the or question. You have to compulsorily write the first 2 questions, and the or part is just for the last question. That is the third question. Okay, so what is the company's production in first year? Okay, before moving to the questions, what we have, let us write. So A6 is 800. Okay, okay, these things are given, right? Yeah, these things are given. So what is A6? We know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, right? So what will be A6? A6 is going to be A plus 5D. So this will imply that A plus 5D is equal to 800. And the second one will imply that A plus 8D will be equal to 11,030. I mean, 1,130. Okay, so it is given. Okay, these two things are given. And now what we have to, hello, you, I hope you all are there. And if you have any doubts, you can always comment your queries in the chat box. Okay, I'll be replying to your comments. Okay, so we'll be finding this one, and a plus 8d is this one. Can we subtract these two? Can we subtract? Yes. So a minus a is 0. 5d minus 8d minus 3d, and we have to subtract, right? So 3 and then 4. Sorry, 3. Okay, so this is going to be negative 330 because we are subtracting the bigger number from smaller number. So D is going to be 330 by 3, which is going to be 110. So we got D as 110. What will be the next step? Obviously, we need to know the first term as well. So let us substitute in any one of the equations. A plus 5D is equal to 800. And since we got D, let us substitute. And A plus 550 is going to be 800. So A is going to be 800 minus 550. Okay, so since we got, like, we are finding A and B. So we got A and B, not B, A and B. Now let us start. Let us answer the questions. Okay. So what will be the first question? What was the first question? What is the company's production in first year? Yeah. So we found it, right? So what is company's production in first year? 250. We got the answer already. So company's production in first year is going to be 250. Okay. What was the increase in the company's production every year? Which means, which is that fixed value that we are adding with every number or every term to obtain the next term. Okay, which is that fixed number that we are adding? What is D here? D is 110. So what is company's increase every year? It is 110. Okay, what was company's production in the 8th year? Which is A8. Okay, they are asking you to find A8. A8 is equal to A plus 7B. That is 250 plus 770, because 7 into 110. Okay, so 250 plus 770 will be your answer. Okay, so we got 8 term. Okay, and the last one is, what was the company's total production in the first 6 years? Okay, so A was 250 and D was 110. Okay. So let us do it here. The question is, what was the company's total production in the first 6 years? So when they're asking about the total production in the first 6 years, are they asking about the 6th term? No. They are asking about the sum of first 6 terms of the AP. So they are asking you to find S6. Okay. So S6 is equal to, what is Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, I just want to tell you something. Even if you don't know anything about this, okay, you don't know how to do the questions, you don't know how to find the answer, you don't know anything. Okay, yeah, hello guys, you don't know anything. What you can do is just write the equation part. Okay, even if you don't know anything about this, just write the equations. You may get half marks. Okay, that is how the marking system is working. You will get maybe half marks for the equation. Okay, just write the equation and try substituting the values that is already given. Okay, you can just write given A is equal to this, given D is equal to this, and try substituting it. Okay, the worst case if you don't know anything. Okay, so Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we are supposed to find S6, which is 6 by 2 into 2 into 250 plus 5 into 110. Okay, so this is 3 into 500 plus 550. Okay, so which is 3 into 500 plus 550. Okay. Okay, so this will be your answer. Okay, 3150. And I have seen many people, they are very confident in the calculation part and they are simply skipping all the steps and they are simply writing the final answer. Okay, don't do that. Don't ever do that, because this question was for 2 marks. So you just have to write the steps. Okay, you have to write the equation, then you have to like show how you are substituting and write the answer. Okay, otherwise the teacher may think you copied from someone, right? So don't do that. Don't make such scenes. You always have to write the equation and substitute properly, write the necessary steps. I'm not telling to write everything. Okay, if you're adding 1 and 2, don't show it in the working column. But if you are doing something big, always write the necessary steps. Okay, necessary steps. And moving to the next one. The next question is the fourth question. So which is the fourth question? Okay. So in an AP, if the first term is 7, nth term is 84, and the sum of first 10 terms is this, then n is equal to. So here comes the second equation to find Sn. Okay, I told you, right, we have two different equations to find Sn. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That was the equation that we were using so far. But we have one more equation. I told you, if an is given, you can use the second equation, that is n by 2 into a plus an is the other equation. Okay, so Sn is equal to, so here Sn is given. So can we substitute it here? I'm writing it here. 2093 by 2 is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. So n by 2 into, what is a? A is given as 7 plus an is given as 84. Okay, is that clear? Yeah, I hope it is clear for everyone. If you have any doubts, I can see your comments here. If you have any doubts, please comment your answers or please comment your doubts in the chat box. Okay, I hope you don't have any doubts. That's why you guys are not commenting. I think so. Okay, anyways. So can we cancel 2 from both sides? Yes, we can. So 2093 is equal to n into 91. Okay, so 2093 by 91 is your n. So n is going to be 23. So option C is the correct answer. That is 23 is your correct answer. Okay, very easy question, no? So if you are using 2a plus n minus 1 into d, it will not help you. Okay, you'll be like stuck somewhere, or you'll be taking much time. Since this is an MCQ question, think quick. Okay, you have to act fast. Otherwise, like, you'll be wasting 1.5 hours of the whole 3 hours for this MCQ part, and then you will not be getting enough time to write the 5 more questions. Don't do such mistakes. Okay, moving to the next one. The sum of first and eighth terms. So this is a 5-mark question, and you have an odd question for this. Okay, this is a 5-mark question, and this you have an odd question for this. And I'll be showing it here so that it'll be the sum of the, this is the same question. Okay, same question or question. Since there were two questions, I just put it here. Okay, so the sum of first and eighth terms of an AP is 32 and their product is 60. Find the first term and the common difference of the AP. Hence, also find the sum of first 20 terms. So what all things are given that you have to write? So sum of first and eighth terms of an AP. So first term is A and the eighth term is A8 is equal to 32. Okay, can we write A plus 7B is equal to 32? Yes, we can. And okay, so 2A plus 7B is equal to 32. Let it be here. Okay, the first part is over. Now what is given? It is given that their product is 60. Their product means what? The product of the first term and the eighth term is going to be 60. That is A into A plus 7B is equal to 60. So from this, can I write A plus 7B is equal to 32 minus A? Can I write that? Yes, I can, right? I hope you can see the board. Okay. So from this, can I write? Okay. From this, can I write A plus 7D is equal to 32 minus A? Yes, I can write. Okay, so we are going to substitute the value of A plus 70 here. Why I'm substituting it here? Because what we have A and D here. Okay, we just have a single equation and there are two unknowns. So what will you do? What will you do? You will be replacing it with some other value from the other equation, right? This is known as the substitution method. Okay, you have the third chapter, linear equations, and there everything is there. Okay, so A into, instead of A plus 70, I'm writing 32 minus A is equal to 60. Okay, so opening the bracket, 32A minus A squared is equal to 60. Taking A squared to the other time because I just wanted to be positive. So A squared minus 32A plus 60 is equal to 0. So here I just need two numbers such that the sum of numbers is negative 32 and the product of numbers is 60. Can you find such numbers? Very difficult. Okay, simply. Okay, 60. We know that 2 into 30 is 60. We just need the product to be positive and the sum to be negative. So the sum is negative and product is positive. So product is positive in just two cases: when both numbers are positive or both of them are negative. So here the possibility is both of them are negative because we just need the sum to be negative. So which are the numbers? Negative 2 and negative 30. So a minus 30 into a minus 2 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 2 or a is equal to 30. So we have two cases. First case a is equal to 2 and second case a is equal to 30. Okay, so okay. So when a is equal to 30, let us take a is equal to 2. Okay, case 1, a is equal to 2. When a is equal to 2, let us substitute it in this equation. 2a plus 7b is equal to 32. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 7b is equal to 32. That is 7b is equal to 32 minus 4, which is 28. This will imply that d is equal to 28 by 7, which is 4. Okay, so a is 2. When a is 2, d is 4. Okay, and what was the question? The question was to find the sum of first 20 terms, which is S20. So we are going to find S20. What is S20? S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 2a plus, that is 2 into a, 4. 2 into a is 2 here. So 2 into 2, 4 plus n minus 1, that is 19 into what is d? 4. Okay, all right. So 10 into 4 plus 19 into 4. So what is 19 into 4? Okay, 76 plus 4 is 80. So 10 into 80, which is going to be 800. So the first case is over. That is when a is equal to 2. We got the value of d as 4 and S20 is going to be 800. This is not over. This is a 5-mark question. So don't expect to get 5 marks so easily. You have case 2 where your a is going to be 30. So let us take the second case where a is 30. Okay. So a is equal to 30 and we are going to substitute in the equation. 2a plus 7b is equal to this equation. 2a plus 70 is equal to 32. So we are going to substitute it here. So 60 plus 7 into d is equal to 32. So just like you found the value of d from the previous equation, you just have to find the value of d from this equation as well. Okay. I hope you don't have any doubts. If you have any doubts, you can comment your doubts. Okay, I'm waiting for your comments. Is everything clear till now? Okay. So 70 is equal to 32 minus 60. So we are subtracting a big number from a small number. So 60 minus 32, 10 minus 2 is 8, 5 minus 3 is 2, 28. So 78 is equal to, is it positive 28? No, it is negative 28. So D is going to be negative 28 by 7, which is going to be negative 4. So when A is equal to 30, D is equal to negative 4. And what was the question? The question was to find the sum of first 20 terms of the AP, right? That was the question. So S20 is equal to, okay, S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 2A. What was A here? A was 30. So 2A is going to be 60 plus 19 into negative 4. Okay, so here it was, A was 2. That's why it was 4 here. So 19 into 4, it was here because the D was 4. And here it is, here it is, here it is negative 4. Okay, so 10 into 60 minus 76. 19 into 4 is 76 and here it is negative 76. So 10 into minus 60, which is going to be minus 160. So when A is equal to 30, we got the value of D as -4 and S20 is -160. So that question is over. Now the odd question. In an AP of 40 terms, the sum of first 9 terms is 153 and the sum of last 6 terms is 687. Find the first term and the common difference of the AP. Also find the sum of all the terms of the AP. So this question is not that simple. Okay, it is not like the way it is looking, it is not that easy. Read the question carefully, then you will understand. Okay, in an AP of 40 terms, in an AP of 40 terms means what is this 40? N is 40. So N is 40. Sum of first 9 terms is 153. So we know that sum of first n terms is 153. So I mean, n sum of first n terms is Sn. Sorry. So what will be the sum of first 9 terms? It is going to be S9. So S9 is equal to 153 and the sum of last 6 terms. Okay. So this last is very important here. Sum of last 6 terms. So in an AP containing 40 terms, which all will be the last 6 terms? Okay, that you have to understand. So what is given as 687? Many of you will write it as S6, but S6 is not 687 because S9 is 153. Then how this S6 is going to be 687? Okay, it's possible if it is like the D is negative, but still, okay, it is given as the last 6 terms. Okay, so what is given here is S40 minus S34. Okay, so sum of last 40 terms sum of 40 terms minus sum of 34 terms will give you the sum of last 6 terms. Okay, so just imagine you have a rod of length 40. Okay, you have a rod of length 40 and if you know that till here it is 34, how will you find? No, this is not known to us. You know that the total is 40 and this much is 60. How will you find this? It is going to be 40 minus 6, which is 34. Okay, so if you don't know this part and you know that this much is 34, how will you find this one? 40 minus 6. 40 minus 34 and you will get the answer as 6. Okay, so if the last 6 terms is given, sum of last 6 terms is given, what is given? S40 minus S34 is given and that is given as 687. Okay, S40 minus S34 is given as 687. Okay, and find the first sum and common difference of the AP. Also find the sum of all the terms of the AP. So this is the question. It is like a lengthy question. Obviously, since it is a 5-mark question, it must be lengthy, right? Okay, so we will be finding the answer for this question now. If you have any doubts still here, just let me know in the comment box because this is something different. Okay, till now we were dealing with some different kind of questions and this is like a different question. I'll say it is a good question actually. Okay, from a teacher's perspective, this is a good question. Okay, so S40 minus S34 is 687. So how will you write S40? It is 40 by 2 into 2A plus 40 minus 1. That is 39 into D. Okay, that minus 34 by 2 into 2A plus 33D is equal to 687, right? Okay, 40 by 2 is 20. 20 into 2A plus 39D is minus 17 into 2A plus 33D is equal to 687. Okay, so 40A plus 39 into 2. 78. So 780D minus 34A plus 17 into 33. 561. So 5 not plus, it's minus. Minus 561D is going to be 687. So we got two equations, not two equations. We had two equations because like we were subtracting these two and we got this in this form. Now can we subtract these two? That is we have like terms 40 and 40A and 34a. These are like terms, so we can subtract. So what is 40 minus 34? It is going to be 6a. Then 780 minus 561. This is going to be 10. 10 minus 1, 9. This is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1, then 2. So 219. 6a plus 219d is equal to 687. Can we divide all the terms by 7? Yes, we can. Because 6 is divisible by 3, 219. How do you know that if a number is divisible by 7 or not? You just add the numbers, okay? 2 plus 1 plus 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3, no? Then this number will be divisible by 3. So as a 10th grader, you must know this. I hope you guys know this already. Okay, so we will be dividing this equation throughout by 3. Okay, so 3. 6 by 3 is 2. 2a plus 219 by 3. 3 sevens are 21. 3 threes are 9. Okay, 73d is equal to 687 by 3. 2 threes are 6, 8, 2 threes are 6, 2 eights, 228. Okay, so we got one equation and here S9 was given as 153. So can we expand that? S9 means 9 by 2 into 2a plus 8d is equal to 153. Can we take a 2 common out? Yes, we can. A plus 4d is equal to 153. Can we cancel these two? So it is going to be 9a plus 20ad is equal to 153. Okay, so we got two equations like this. And can we divide this throughout by some number? Yeah, we can. 9a plus 20. Okay, let me write it here. 9a plus 28d is equal to 153. Again, it is divisible by 3. So 3 threes are 9. Can we divide it by 9? No. So 3a plus 9d is equal to 153 by 3. So 3 5s are 15 and 1 3s are 3. So it is going to be 51. Okay, so we got two equations. Can we solve them to get the correct answer? Yes, we can. Okay, so we got two equations. 6a plus 219d is equal to 687. And we got the second equation as, okay, 9a plus 4d is equal to, sorry, 9a plus, okay, I made a mistake here. Okay, it was 9a plus 9 into 4, 36. Okay, so this, when you divide this throughout by 3, 3a plus 12d is going to be 51. Okay, so we got two equations. 2a plus 73d is equal to 228. And we got the next equation as 9a plus. Okay, so these are the two equations. So 9 by 2 into 2a plus 8d was the first equation that we got as 153. And we cancelled it 2. So we got like 9a plus 4d is equal to 153. Okay, is it possible to divide up? Instead of complicating it this much, can I, because if we are getting 3a plus 12d as 51, that is correct, but still this is 2 and this is 3. To make the coefficient same, I have to multiply this by 3 and I have to multiply this by 2. So to make it more easy, can I divide this 153 by 9 from this step itself? So that will be more easy, na? So it will be a plus 4d is equal to 153 by 9. That is going to be more easy, right? The other equation that we got is correct, but just to save our time, if we are not dividing by 9, we have to multiply one equation by 2 and the other equation by 3. That will be lengthy. So 153 by 9. Okay, 1 9s are 9, and then we have 6, 63, and 7. So 17. So a plus 4d is going to be 17. So we got 2a plus 73d as 228 and a plus 4d as 17. So now things are more easy because to make the coefficients of any one term same, you can simply multiply this by 2. That will be easy, no? So 2a plus 8d is equal to 34. That is going to be easy. So 2a plus 8d is equal to 34. Okay, so now things are much easy because 2a will get cancelled and 73 minus 8 we can do. Okay, and then 228 minus 34 we can do. Okay, so things are more easy now. And now let us subtract this, and it was 687, 34, 2a minus, it was given as 687, right? Okay, I'm just cross-checking. Okay, 687. And then we divided throughout by 3. So 687 by 3 we did. Okay. 2 3s are 6. And then 8. 2 3s are 6. 27. 9. Okay. I wrote 8. Okay. This is going to be 9. So 229 minus 34. Okay. So now 2a and 2a will get cancelled, right? And now what we have, 73 minus 8. Okay. 73 minus 8 we have to do. And that will be like 13. And here it will be 6. Okay. And it is going to be 5 here. And it is going to be 6 here. Okay, so 65. Is it going to be plus or minus? It is going to be plus. So 65D is going to be 229 minus 34. I told you, right, this is a 5-mark question, but this is a bit lengthy and kind of confusing in the first step. If you got that correct, then other than that, it will be fine. Okay, 12 minus 3 is 9, and here it is going to be 1. So 195 by 65 will be the value of D. Okay, so D is equal to 195 by 65. Okay, let us move to the next slide. So D was equal to 195 divided by 65. Okay, we can cancel this by 5. 5 ones are 5, 3, and then 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15. Okay, and then this is going to be 4. I mean 4 here. 39. Okay, this is going to be 3. So we got the value of D. And what was the question? The question was to find uh, the first term, common difference, and also find the sum of the terms of the AP. So we got the common difference now. We got the common difference as 3. Now can we substitute in any one of the equations to find the first term? We have a plus 4d as 17. No. So let us substitute it here. A plus 4d is equal to 17 and d is 3. So a plus 12 is equal to 3 4s are 12 is equal to 17. So a is going to be 5. Okay, so A is 5 and D is 3. Now what we need? We need the sum of all the terms of the AP. Sum of all the terms means how many terms are there? We have 40 terms because in an AP of 40 terms, it was mentioned in the question. So we need to find S40. S40 is equal to 40 by 2 into 2A. What is A? A is 5. So 10 plus 39 into 3. Okay, so 20 into 10 plus 39 into 3. So 2, 3 3s are 9, 11. So 20 into 127. So 127 into 2. 2540 is your answer. Don't forget to put that 0 because like we are multiplying 127 by 2, but the question was what is 127 into 20? Okay, don't forget to put that 0 at last. So the answer is 2540. The final answer is going to be 2540. Yeah, okay, got it. Now the next question is, nth term of an AP is 7n plus 4. The common differences. So nth term means an. An is given as 7n plus 4. You need to find the common difference. If you need to find the common difference, you must know any two terms, the consecutive terms of the AP, so that you can subtract them to get the common difference. So an is equal to 7n plus 4. So what is a1? 7 plus 4. 7 into 1 is 7 plus 4. So which is going to be 11. What is going to be a2? 7 into 2, that is 14 plus 4, which is going to be 18. So a2 minus a1 will be the common difference. That is equal to 18 minus 11, which is equal to 7. So which is the correct answer? 7 is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah. Moving to the next one, the common difference of an AP in which A15 minus A11 is 48. So A15 is Okay, A15, what is given? A15 minus A11 is equal to 48. What is A15? A plus 14D minus what is A11? A plus 10D is equal to 48. And the common mistake that you guys are making here is you will forget to put this bracket, okay? And it will be like minus A plus 10D, okay? Don't make such mistakes. This whole thing is inside the bracket, and when you open the bracket, this 10D is going to be negative. Okay, this is equal to 48. 14 minus 10 is 4. So 4D is equal to 48. D is equal to 48 by 4, which is going to be 12. So which is the correct answer? Option A, 12 is the correct answer. I hope everything is clear till now. If you have any doubts, I can't see any comments in the chat box. I hope everything is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do comment. Okay. Moving to the next question, which term of the AP is 16? So, given AP is negative 29, negative 26, negative 23, etc. up to 61. Okay, so which term of this AP is 16? So, we assume that it is a term of the AP and let it be the nth term. So, AN is equal to 16. We assume that this is the nth term. So, AN is equal to 16. And what is the first term? A is equal to negative 29. And what is D? D is equal to A2 minus A1. That is negative 26 minus 29. That is negative 26 plus 29, which is going to be 3. Okay. And the question is 16. Okay, so we know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, right? Let us substitute the values that are given. So AN is 16 is equal to, what is A? Negative 29 plus N minus 1 into 3. Okay, so 16 is equal to negative 29 plus 3N minus 3. I just opened the bracket. Okay, so 16 is equal to minus 32 plus 3N. Minus 29 and minus 3, minus 29 plus minus 3 is minus 32. Now 16 plus 32 is equal to 3N. That is 48 is equal to 3N. What is N? N is equal to 48 by 3. 1 3s are 3. Then we have the remainder. So 1 3s are 3 and 80. 6. So 16th term of the AP is 16. Okay, so the question was which term of the AP is 60, and the answer is 16th term of the AP is 60. Okay, next question. Again, 3-mark question, and you have odd. If the sum of first m terms, okay, this is the same question. I just put it here as 2 different questions. That's it. If the sum of first m terms of an AP is same as, okay, sum of first m terms is SM, is same as the sum of first n terms. So sum of first n terms is Sn. They are equal. Then show that sum of its first m plus n terms is 0. Okay, so here many of you will be having confusions regarding this. Okay, so how to write the sum of first m plus n terms? How will you write the sum of first 5 terms? S5. How will you write the sum of first 10 terms? S10. How will you write the sum of first m terms? SM. So how will you write the sum of first m plus n terms? Just as SM plus n, right? Yeah. Okay. And we know that. So what we have to find? SM plus n. Okay. And we need to prove that it is equal to 0. Right. So what is Sn? That is the first thing you must know. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? This is Sn. Okay. So what will be, this is what you have to prove. Okay. To prove Sm plus n is 0. So what will be Sm plus n? That is the question. So Sm plus n is, you have to replace n with m plus n. So wherever you see n, replace that with m plus n. So this is equal to m plus n by 2 into 2a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, and you need to prove that that is equal to 0. Okay, got it? This is the question. Okay, and what is given? what is given? It is given that the sum of first m terms is equal to sum of first n terms. That is Sm is equal to Sn is given. Okay, so what is Sn? M by 2 into 2a plus m minus 1 into d. Okay, and that is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, since it was Sm here, we put it as m minus 1, and since it is Sn here, we put it as n minus 1. Okay, we can cancel 2 from both sides. Now we are taking this m to inside, that we are opening the bracket. So 2am plus m into m minus 1 into d is equal to 2an plus n into n minus 1 into d. Okay, so 2am plus m into m is m square d. M into m is m square, then you have to multiply the d as well. Okay, if this is confusing, I'll do this m square minus m, then the d is there. It will be fine, no? Okay, that is equal to 2an plus n square minus n into d. Okay, so 2am plus m square d minus md equal to 2an plus n square d minus nd. Okay, till here everything is fine. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything to left side. Okay, so that my RHS will be 0. So 2am plus m square d minus md is here in the LHS, and now I'm taking everything to LHS. So this is going to be minus 2an minus n square d plus nd, and that is equal to 0. Okay, now we will write the like terms together. So I have 2am and minus 2an. I wrote them together, plus m square d I have, okay, and I have an n square d, minus n square d, then minus md plus nd is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. And 2am and minus 2am. So what we have common? 2a is common. So 2a into m minus n. Okay, we took the common 2a outside. So we have this m minus n. Plus, what we have common in these two terms? We have a d. So d into m square minus n square. Then here also we have a d common. Since I got m minus n here, m square minus n here, I am trying to get an m minus n here as well. For that, I have to take a negative d common out. Okay, so here we have m minus n, here we have m minus n, here it is m square minus n square. Can I obtain an m minus n from that? Yes, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So I'm going to split this as 2a into m minus n plus b into m minus n into m plus n, okay, minus d into m minus n is equal to 0. Now, I am going to divide this equation throughout by an m minus n. Before that, let us take that m minus n common out. Okay, I took m minus n common from the first term. Okay, then I took m minus n common from the second term, and I took m minus n common from the third term as well. Okay, now after taking that, what we have inside the bracket, we have a 2a here plus d into m plus n here and minus d here. That is equal to 0. Now I am dividing throughout by an m minus n. So I am dividing this equation throughout by m minus n. Okay, both sides, 0 by m minus n is going to be 0. So here m minus n will get cancelled. So what I have now, I have 2a, okay, I have 2a plus m plus n d and minus d. A d is common there, no? So can we take the d? So here we have m plus n and here we have a minus 1. So 2a plus m plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. Okay, you got it? So 2a plus m minus 1 into d was somewhere, we saw this before. See, Sm plus n is equal to mn plus n by 2, mn plus by 2 into 2a plus m minus 1 into d. What is 2a plus m minus 1 into d? 0. So mn plus m plus n. Sorry, I said mn. It's not mn. M plus n by 2 into 0. 0 into anything is 0. So basically we proved Sm plus n is equal to 0. And that was the question. Very easy, no? We just simplified what was given to us and we reached at where we need to be. Okay, that's it. Okay, do we have time for one more question? It's kind of lengthy. So what we can do is let us wind up here. So this is all about AP. We solved 10 questions today and all the questions were like previous year questions. I took all the questions from that previous year question papers only. Okay, nothing is from your reader, nothing is from any other guides. This is from purely from your previous year questions. So it's better to practice these questions before moving for going for your board exam. It will give you confidence, right? So if you are taking a chapter and you are solving all the questions, previous year questions from that chapter, and then you are solving that whole question paper, it'll be like you'll feel like, okay, I know something. I did this question paper and I got almost 70 marks. Okay, so like it's not bad. Okay, you will get a confidence like that. Okay, so practice more such questions. I think we need 2 more sessions for this chapter to complete this chapter. Okay, we are not just discussing 2024 question paper. We will discuss 2023 question paper, then the compartment the exam question paper, everything we will discuss. Okay, so let us meet in some other class. Until then, stay tuned to Go Score Learning. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.